I'm Justin Jones. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from Rockford, Illinois, and I play music, and it's awesome.
You used to talk about you didn't even further south, somewhere where the summer lasts all year round. Probably got a big old diamond on your hair right now. Maybe a baby or a couple by now. On the driveway to a big white house. Yeah, I wonder when you're drinking if you find yourself thinking about that boy from East Tennessee. And I know we both knew better, but we still said forever and that was 7 summers ago.
Talk a little bit about your musical background and who influenced you.
Honestly, I don't come from like anybody in my family that doesn't play music. I have like a distant cousin that plays, but not like a lot. But then otherwise, just like growing up, riding in the car, my mom used to sing like a bunch of country songs, and I hated country, couldn't stand it. So then I went and found like some other stuff. Then as I got older, I played like the other stuff I learned how to play on that when I was about like 14, 15. And then as I get older, now I kind of go back to the country, like the roots, I guess.
Was there anything or anyone specifically that sparked the, okay, I'm just going to start playing to myself and that's just what I'm going to do for the rest of my life?
I mean, when Guitar Hero came out, I was like pretty good at Guitar Hero, and I had a buddy that like played actual guitar, and I would smoke him on Guitar Hero. And then like he's like, well, it doesn't matter, I'm a real guitar hero. Like, so then I was like, man, he plays real, he's got me. I got to get him back. Like, I'm gonna learn how to play guitar. I've always wanted to. Like, I'm gonna learn. So then I started playing. So he's kind of a inspiration, and then just music, certain people, certain bands, they're kind of inspirational, and I'll find stuff from that. Other like a musical background, not really.
What instruments do you actually play?
I mean, if I can make noise with it, I could probably pretend like I play it. Just because, like, if you have a little bit of theory, you can kind of do whatever. But I can play mostly singing, guitar. That's like my main. If you come to a show, that's what you're gonna see. When I'm at home, I play like electric. I play like leads, or I play drums, bass. I play like a little bit of keyboard, harmonica. Anything.
All right. Who are your top 5 favorite musicians or artists of all time? You know I had to ask.
Man, I don't know, album wise, like I really like Brent Cobb. He's like a deep South Southern, just kind of like living in the country, sings about the country, not really pop country. I'll say Marcus King. He's kind of another random like mountain boy. He just plays guitar like really, really good. He's gonna make his name in the Kings. Man. Album wise, I really like Biggie's Ready to Die. That's like a big influence on me. Top 5, what was that, 3?
That's 3.
This is a tough question. I would say Chris Stapleton, probably, because he was kind of big when I started coming out and playing shows. And I got a lot of like crowd reaction for it, so that was kind of a big like influence. And another one, man, this is a really hard question.
It's always hard, bro.
I don't know, I'd probably say Sturgill Simpson. He's like another Nashville, like kind of bring old country back type dude.
Okay.
And then the Kings of Leon, I forgot that one, but Kings of Leon's a really big one, so I'll give you 6, since I stuttered through it.
Okay, so off camera, you kind of already brought this to my attention, but you know, you said that you quit your job to play music full time right now. What led into that moment, and how's it going so far?
Man, I worked at a job for 9 years, and like every year it'd be like the same amount of raise. I was just like a warehouse person. It didn't really matter, like however much work I put into it, like I was getting a certain amount. If I, slacked off, I was getting the same amount. But then, like, there was just like not a great place to work, like just people wise. And I talked to my girlfriend and I was like, babe, like, I think I could do this. Like, if I could swing my half of everything, like, let me do this. And I did it. So far, it's been pretty cool. It's a weird feeling to wake up every morning, like, know that, like, you're in control of, like, your destiny. Like, what I put into it is what I'm gonna get out of it. So, like, right now, I'm just trying to put everything into it at 30, almost 30.
That's dope. Trust me, we can relate. Yeah, we can definitely relate right now. So, back to your live performances. Do you ever get nervous when performing live? And if so, can you share a specific experience with us?
Honestly, like, while I'm performing, I don't really, like, I'm so in the music. Like, it's an emotional roller coaster to sing, like, certain songs. So you're so into the music that you don't think about it. But my biggest nerve is showing up to the gig and setting up and making sure everything sets up right. And then, like, I can get my sound level right. Because once I'm playing, like, that's what I do. Like, that's my realm. That's where I'm comfortable. So as far as, like, playing, I'm not nervous. But, like, the preamble of everything is what makes me nervous. The setup, the making sure everything goes right.
If you know the number off the top of your head, about how many live performances have you done in your career so far? Ballpark number.
I mean, well over 100 probably.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Somebody says you got a new friend. Does he look better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet he's around. I know it's stupid, I just gotta see you for myself. I'm in a corner, watching you kiss him. Oh, I'm right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, I'm not the one you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I'm just gonna dance all night. I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'll spin around in circles. I'm in a corner, watching you kiss him. Oh, right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, I'm not the one you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I keep dancing alone. I'm dancing. So far away, but still so near. The lights go on and the music dies, but you don't see me standing here. I just came to say goodbye. I'm in a corner, watching you kiss him. Right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, I'm not the one you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I keep
going to play the lottery, when you said I can play one more song, I was gonna ask if you knew that song.
Really?
I swear to God. For real? Dude, as soon as I was like, he's singing the one.
So, do you actually write or record original music?
Yeah. That's like the second half of his, because like when you quit, you could either be like a hometown hero and like, you know, do well around here and like with covers and whatnot, or you can like try and move to the next thing with your own music, like your own songs, your own voice to speak, whatever. So like I do write my own, but not as much as I should, for sure.
Do you have one that you're in love with?
No, I have one that like is good, but it came to me so quickly. Like it took me 10 minutes to write it, and like it was nothing to do with me, nothing to do with any life, anything. It was just a random song about a dude that grew up listening to the blues and plays it.
If you haven't already done so, do you plan on writing or recording a whole album and maybe, you know, selling it?
Man, I would love to record and sell my own album someday. More so I'm a performer. I like to perform, so I would love to go out and like perform my album to people that want to hear it.
Yeah.
So someday, like I'm gonna do that. I haven't been as quick as I should be so far.
So the selection of songs or covers that you sing, are they usually songs that are like songs that you can relate to, or they're just you know, favorite tunes, favorite songs? Or do you prefer to sing songs that, okay, you might have a similar experience to what that artist was singing about?
So like my song selection came about over time, and it's just like songs that maybe it was a mood I was in, or maybe it was whatever it may be, but I heard that song at that time and it was just the perfect song. So not the words and what it's about may not mean something to me, but like what it meant to me at the time I heard it like and felt that means something. So a lot of songs I have are those type of songs. But then some of them are like people will request stuff, and obviously I'm doing this because like the fans, like if nobody's watching me, like what am I doing? So a lot of times somebody asks me for a song, I won't know it, so I'll go find something by that artist and like I'll have a song then. I might not like to play it or whatever, but if it's a good song, I'm gonna add it just so people are more apt to come out and check it out.
So for us out here who's impressed and want to hear more, is there anywhere we can find you or listen to any of your covers or your music that you've written from now into the future?
Yeah, if you guys want, you can go check me out on Facebook at JJ Acoustic Show. It's Justin Jones Acoustic is the name of the page. There'll be gigs and shows, and I have stuff on there. You guys can like it and come check out a show.